It's almost like every week they add more bloat, ads, half-baked updates on features that already work just fine, and slide in AI crap where it shouldn't be. Not to mention making it harder and harder to have any semblance of privacy while you use the damn thing. I could go on, but I'm sick of it. I just wish there was something other than Windows that you could run on your PC.
In the final months of 2025, Dell's quarterly financial report revealed something shocking. Their consumer PC division had collapsed by 28% compared to the previous year. The company's CFO, Ivan McKill, delivered a blunt assessment. Windows 11's strict hardware demands and widespread customer rejection were crushing sales numbers. Dell wasn't alone. HP watched their consumer PC revenue plummet 31%. Lenovo saw a 24% drop. Every major manufacturer was hemorrhaging sales in the consumer market, and they all identified the same culprit: Microsoft's latest operating system. This wasn't a supply chain crisis. The economy wasn't in freefall. Innovation hadn't stalled. The issue was simpler and more devastating. Picture this. Shoppers enter electronics stores, ready to buy. They check the prices, then discover their 4-year-old machines can't handle Windows 11. Worse, the new systems on display come loaded with software they've grown to despise, so they walk out empty-handed. For decades, PC makers invested everything into the Windows platform. They built their entire business model around it. Now that same platform was destroying their revenue streams, and Microsoft seemed indifferent to the carnage. The restrictive hardware specifications had effectively destroyed the natural upgrade cycle that once drove the entire industry forward.
Windows 11 is finally changing the hardware requirements so older PCs can install it. But there's a catch. There's always a catch. Ever since Windows 11 came out, there's been a hard requirement for TPM 2.0, and this usually equates to older PCs not being able to make the upgrade.
Windows 11 demands TPM 2.0, a trusted platform module, a security chip that only became standard around 2016. Any machine built before that can't officially run the new operating system. Microsoft claims it's about security. Hardware manufacturers see it differently. Forced obsolescence designed to drive new purchases. But there's a problem. People aren't buying. They're holding on to their old machines, sticking with Windows 10, or abandoning the ecosystem entirely. Jason Wheeler handles IT purchasing for a Denver law firm with 400 employees. His company operates 280 Dell workstations bought in 2018. These aren't budget machines. They cost $1,200 each, packed with Intel i7 processors, 16 GB of RAM, and solid-state drives. They perform flawlessly and handle every task the firm requires. But they lack TPM 2.0, which means Windows 11 won't run. With Windows 10 support ending in October 2025, Wheeler faced 3 choices. Drop $336,000 on replacement computers that offer no performance benefit, pay Microsoft $61 annually per machine for extended security patches, or abandon Windows completely. He picked the third option. The firm is transitioning to Linux, deploying Ubuntu to 50 employees as a test run. If it works, everyone switches. Wheeler's reasoning was straightforward. We're not spending $350,000 because Microsoft arbitrarily declared our functioning computers obsolete. These hardware requirements are manufactured. Our systems work perfectly. Microsoft is engineering an upgrade cycle, and we're refusing to play along. This pattern is repeating across countless organizations, small businesses, educational institutions, nonprofits. They own functional hardware that Windows 11 rejects. Rather than replacing entire fleets, they're investigating alternatives. PC manufacturers are watching their enterprise revenue vanish. The retail collapse tells an even grimmer story. Walk into any computer department at major retailers, and you'll see the devastation. Saturdays used to generate consistent traffic. People buying laptops, desktops, accessories. By November 2025, those sections sat empty. Sales associates stood idle while shoppers browsed briefly and left without purchasing anything. Marcus Chen has sold computers at an Atlanta electronics store for 6 years. He described the new normal. A customer enters looking for a laptop with a $600 budget. He displays Windows 11 machines in that price range. They ask if it's superior to their current device. He inquires about their existing setup. They describe a 2019 Dell that runs without issues. He explains that Windows 10 support has ended, and they need to upgrade for security reasons. They ask why their laptop can't run Windows 11. He mentions the TPM 2.0 requirement. Their expression changes. My laptop is only 6 years old and works perfectly. Microsoft says it's obsolete. He confirms. They ask about Chromebooks. He shows them options at $280 that meet all their needs. They buy the Chromebook. Dell loses the sale. Microsoft loses a license. The Windows ecosystem loses a customer permanently. This exact scenario repeats 15 to 20 times every Saturday. Shoppers discover their reliable computers have been deemed worthless through arbitrary specifications. They feel insulted and manipulated, so they purchase Chromebooks, iPads, or nothing at all. Anything except another Windows machine. During the fourth quarter of 2025, Windows laptop sales at major retailers dropped 34%. Chromebook sales surged 67%. This shift is accelerating, and the damage is already catastrophic.
Microsoft is lying to you about Windows 11. Since the release of their newest operating system, the Xbox people have not backed down on their trust me bro requirements for Windows 11. Even though it feels like every few months somebody figures out how to make the whole thing dramatically more lightweight.
Customer reviews paint an even bleaker picture for manufacturers. Browse any Windows 11 laptop on major retail sites, and you'll find furious feedback. Not criticizing the hardware, but the operating system itself. Excellent laptop, horrible operating system. Hardware performs well. Windows 11 is unusable. Would rate 5 stars if it had Windows 10. These reviews devastate product ratings and sink sales, yet manufacturers are powerless to change anything. HP's Pavilion 15, a popular mid-range laptop that consistently earned 4.3-star ratings, plummeted to 3.1 stars throughout 2025. The hardware remained identical. Windows 11 was the only variable that changed. One review accumulated over 2,400 helpful votes. The laptop itself is well constructed and fast, but Windows 11 is a nightmare. Forced updates restart the machine during critical work. Advertisements appear in the Start menu. AI assistant pop-ups interrupt constantly. Cloud storage notifications nag endlessly. I spend more time battling the OS than actually working. Cannot recommend until Microsoft fixes Windows 11 or HP provides a Linux alternative. Dell's XPS 13, a premium ultrabook that maintained 4.7-star ratings for years, dropped to 3.6 stars after shipping with the new operating system. Reviews consistently noted, the hardware is exceptional. Windows 11 destroys the experience. Dell can't control Microsoft's software decisions, yet they absorb every negative review. Their ratings suffer. Sales decline. Meanwhile, Microsoft remains insulated because they don't sell directly to consumers. PC manufacturers shoulder all the consequences. Lenovo attempted something remarkable in its desperation. They included instructions inside the box explaining how to downgrade to Windows 10, about $200 laptop, shipping with removal instructions for its own operating system. That's the severity of the situation. Manufacturers understand that customers despise Windows 11, so they're actively teaching people how to eliminate it. This is completely unprecedented, yet it's not rescuing sales, because customers don't want to invest hours performing downgrades. They expect computers to work properly immediately. Return rates are obliterating profit margins. PC returns exploded throughout 2025. Customers purchase Windows 11 machines, bring them home, spend days fighting mandatory updates, AI interruptions, and required account sign-ins. Then they return them. Retailers absorb restocking fees. Manufacturers absorb losses. Everyone suffers except Microsoft, who already collected payment for the license. Rachel Anderson manages a retail computer store in Boston. She shared her return data, fourth quarter 2024. Before Windows 11 dominated the market, 8% laptop return rate. Fourth quarter 2025, 23% return rate, nearly triple. The reasons remain consistent. Windows 11 is too complicated. Constant interruptions, forced updates during work sessions, cannot disable AI features. These aren't defective products. These are customers outright rejecting Windows 11. Every return drains money from the ecosystem. The retailer loses the sale and profit while paying staff to process returns. The manufacturer reclaims inventory now classified as open box, worth significantly less, requiring discounts for resale. On an $800 laptop, a return might cost the manufacturer $150 in depreciation plus $40 in shipping and handling. At 23% return rates, margins are being decimated. And the customer still doesn't own a computer they enjoy. They purchase a Chromebook or Mac instead. The Windows ecosystem loses them forever. PC manufacturers are desperately pleading with Microsoft to make Windows 11 less antagonistic. Allow permanent disabling of AI features. Stop forcing updates during business hours. Remove advertisements from the operating system. Stop resetting user preferences after every update. Microsoft's response? We're committed to user experience improvements. Translation: nothing will change. Microsoft optimizes Windows for enterprise cloud subscriptions, not consumer satisfaction. Consumer PC manufacturers are simply collateral damage in that strategy.